To change field of view in the Last of Us Part 2, you need to enter options and then choose accessibility, and after that you need to choose motion sickness. You will see there are two options which change field of view in the game. One is camera distance and another one is field of view. What's the difference between them? I will show you what's the difference, but for now let's try to change field of view settings. You can go from -5 to 5, and by increasing the value, field of view is gonna be wider, and by decreasing this value you will get less field of view and view will be narrower. I'm gonna change it to -5 to see how does it work. This is before and this is after changing to -5. This is 0, this is -5, and as you can see we are closer to the character as well, so camera distance has changed by changing field of view a little bit, and field of view is a little bit narrower. Now let's change it to 5 and see what happens. As you can see we have wider field of view now, and let's see what's different between -5 and 5. You can see we are closer to the character on -5 and field of view is narrower, and on 5 field of view is wider and we are far away from character. So this is -5 and this is 5. Now let's go for camera distance and see how that works. I'm gonna set it to -5 first. As you can see it's gonna affect on field of view as well, but it's a little bit different. This is 0 and this is -5. Now let's change it to 5 and see how's the difference. This is 0, this is 5, this is -5. As you can see, camera distance is actually distance between the character and camera. It's not like field of view. Field of view is like zooming out, but camera distance is gonna move the camera to the character and move back. It's gonna affect on field of view a little bit because it's camera, but it's not gonna affect on further distance. Now let's set both of them to 0 and see how do they work. I'm gonna set camera distance to -5 and field of view to 5 to see if it's the same as 0, 0 or not. This is 0, 0, this is -5 camera distance and 5 field of view. Now let's do the opposite. I'm gonna change camera distance to 5 and field of view to -5. This is 0, 0. This is -5 field of view and 5 camera distance. So what happens exactly when you change field of view or camera distance? Field of view will affect on whole screen. It doesn't matter if it's your character or if it's the background. It's gonna give you wider angle and wider range of picture on the area when you're playing. But camera distance is only the distance between your camera and your character. When you move your camera, when you change the camera distance on the game, it's like you're moving forward with the camera or moving backward. It's gonna affect on field of view a little bit, but it's whole different thing than field of view. So if you want to see what's better for you, you can try them separately to see what's better, camera distance or field of view or both of them, and then you will find what's better for you for your experience. And if you're thinking does it affect on graphics, the answer is yes, because you're changing the object size actually when you're changing the field of view. If you change the field of view, the objects that they are farther from the camera, they're gonna get smaller. When they get smaller, they look better on the screen, but if you look at the objects which are closer to the screen, it won't affect on them.